Alright, good morning, guys. Man, episode 9. Oof. Alright, guys. So far this week we talked about new games, new add-ons. We talked about Elder Scrolls, a little bit of a history of it, and we went into deeper into the top 10 MMOs. We did 8th and the 7th place, which was Star Wars and The Lord of the Rings Online. Pretty intense. Check that stuff out. We went a little bit deeper into the description of those video games, and just so that everyone knows exactly what those games are about, I gave a little biography about each and every one of them. Yesterday, I didn't mention any Twitch players because I was still investigating these particular 5 that I thought that was appropriate. These guys have actually been helping out a lot of people as well. I just want to make sure I get the people that I just want to connect you guys to the right people, basically. So I'm just going to make sure that these people are actually helping out, or if they're just trolling, or if they're just there just to get attention. I don't know. Right today, we're going to get deep. Today's topics are going to be getting deeper into video games, what makes them come alive, and who makes them come alive. It's very, very curious on what voice actors put their time into it, and who really is these people, in the background. So, I mean, a little behind the scenes on video games today. Today we're going to talk about behind the scenes of Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt. That's a very popular video game. Probably people are pretty curious on who did the voices in that one. It's pretty interesting. And then we're going to talk about GTA Online or GTA 5. We're going to get deeper into theirs. And actually, it's funny because all the actors in GTA 5 almost look like the actual characters in the game. Even Trevor. It's very creepy how Trevor looks just like his own person. It's very weird. Anyways, we're going to get deeper into that. We're going to get deeper into the video games today. Right now, I didn't do a trivia yesterday because I had to stop and think about what questions to ask. No one was really participating because I don't think you guys know exactly how serious I am. So, just to clarify on how exactly serious I am, you have a chance to win these particular comic books that I'm showing you guys right now if you guys participate in the weekly contests. Now, the weekly contests, you answer questions. I'll provide the questions, you provide the answers. You email me at jcfuller420@gmail.com. So you guys can check me out. Wow, pretty cool, huh? Yeah, if you guys answer these questions, you guys get this free stuff if you're a subscriber. Also, if you're a subscriber, once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll be giving you guys weekly comic books. I'll give you guys comic books every week for free. You're not even doing anything, just for free. A comic for free. If you guys subscribe, and once I get to 1,000 subscribers, those that stayed in those 1,000, trust me, you're going to get a lot more than just one comic book. You guys are going to get a lot of badass packages. So, and especially a lot of in-game stuff when I'm playing video games. So, you guys make sure you guys follow me, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, blah, 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 blah. I'm Kill Fuller, alright? I'm going to provide this channel for you guys. I'm going to give you guys stuff for watching me. I want to get this attention, not just for free, but I want to give it attention to give you guys stuff in return. So please, watch me, check me out. I'm here all week long, recording videos, streaming live from ESO, World of Nern. I'm here, man. So just to let you guys know how serious I am, those are the comic books you have a chance to win this week. Wow, the question, by the way, I'm going to say at the end of this episode. It's very juicy stuff, though. Right now, we're going to talk about The Witcher 3, made by CD Projekt Red. Now, these people haven't made very too many video games, but when they did, they made really badass, expansive video games. Now, The Witcher 2 was very disappointing to people. Witcher 1 was very expansive. It was kind of like an Elder Scrolls game, but more direct on objectives. Well, this particular Witcher 2 was very bad. They said that wasn't really expansive enough. It wasn't a Witcher video game. It just didn't feel the need to be a Witcher video game. So a lot of people were disappointed with Witcher 2. So when Witcher 3 was announced, people were very hesitant on buying it, especially now that a lot of video games are coming out are all about cinematics and storylines. Witcher 3 kind of gave you the best of both worlds. It's very expansive. At the same time, it's a lot of cinematics, a lot of stuff talking to you. It's like basically half of it is a movie. It's very, very interesting though. Still, if you're interested in that kind of stuff, this is the game for you. Also, the game's premise revolves around this guy named Geralt, and he basically continues his work to become a Witcher. A Witcher, which is a very powerful person. Also, in this particular game, Wild Hunt, he's also trying to look for the mystical Wild Hunt, a group of ghostly horse riders who prey on the weak and innocent. So this is our hero. He's coming into this land trying to perfect his badass profession, and in turn, he runs into these people called the Wild Hunt. So he's basically about these guys, wrecking havoc, and he's about to stop them from doing that. That's basically the premise of the storyline of this badass, last installment of The Witcher. That's what everyone keeps saying, by the way, is the last installment. So guys, I am so sorry for those Witcher fans that are really happy to see the Witchers. This may be the last video game they've ever come out with that is Witcher named. So enjoy it while it lasts, because this is going to be probably going to be one of the longest Witcher games that they're going to come out with a bunch of add-ons and stuff like that. They're going to milk the crap out of it. It is a standalone adventure, very easy accessible for new players. So if you've never played a Witcher game before, this game is going to be pretty easy for you just to jump on in. Even if you're not even used to adventure games, this game is still a game that you can actually just jump in, create your character, and boom, you are in, and you don't have to worry about anything else. It keeps you up to date with everything. It's a really good game when you're trying to when you're just trying to get involved with it. So you don't have to go back to The Witcher 1, back to The Witcher 2. You just gotta play Witcher 3. It's very good. The graphics are very crispy. I love it because the environment acts so alive in itself. It's very, very cool. It's a very, very unique game. I love it so much. This is also a game where players' decisions matter. So your decisions affect the world around you. So that's another unique thing that this game provides. That not just only you're creating a character and it's something new to you. It's very easy. The storyline's pretty cool. You get to fight these people, but it's very important that you listen to people's dialogues in this video game. Just like Elder Scrolls Online, it gives you decision makings that will affect the game. Paths, if you will. Alright, the voice actors were very, very intriguing. Doug Cockle. Cockle? Doug Cockle is Geralt, plays Geralt. Doug also plays he also is in a movie, Captain America. He plays a young doctor in there, so it's not really a big role, but still, he was in a Captain America movie. Woohoo! Good for you, Doug. Alright, Charles Dance. Charles Dance is Yennefer of Vanbog. Whatever that means. I didn't play the actual game. I'm only telling you guys what the voice actors are. Dennis Gaw is I'm sorry, that was Dennis Gaw. Dennis Gaw was Yennefer of Venderbog. Dennis is also in Robin Hood. I'm sorry, it's Denise. It's Denise? Why are you spelling it Dennis? I want to smack you. Alright. Denise Gaw is Yennefer of Venderbog. She also plays in Robin Hood, the village mother. Sorry. Charles Dance is the Emperor Emerald Var. He's an emperor. He's the emperor. Jesus. How do you pronounce these words? Charles also plays in Game of Thrones as Tywin Lannister. So he's actually, I think he's won awards. Yeah, he's won tons of awards for being an actor, voice actor. So this guy is very, very badass and well known in the gaming world, also in the geek world as well as Game of Thrones. So this person and Denise is very well known in so far as the nerd world. So I can only imagine Doug Cockle is getting introduced into this world so much as well. I'm sure he's into a lot of other stuff as we get into, I'm sure he's into a lot of stuff if you look him up. But right now, that's what he's known for as Captain America as Young Doctor. Game of Thrones is Charles, and Denise Robin Hood, Village Mother. May not be a big role, however, it did get a lot of people's attention enough to where she got this role. Joe Wyatt it plays Siri. Now, she plays in a lot of video games. Star Wars Old Republic, she plays a lot of people, especially pilots, random people. Dragon Age 2, she plays a bunch of people. Also, in Game of Thrones Telltale Stories, the game episode version of Game of Thrones, she plays in that as well. So she's not really shy or new to the gaming world when it comes to voice acting. She is pretty well known, actually. Star Wars Old Republic really surprised me because I was like, wow, I didn't know that. I'm probably gonna do that next Wednesday, Star Wars Old Republic, because I'm pretty interested on the voice actors that I've ran into so far. The critics gave it a 9.8 stars. Usually, okay, let's break this down. Usually, games, when they first come out, especially, they only get a 9 or a 9.5. A 9 or a 9.5 is basically guaranteed when you get a good game. Not a great game, but just a good game. 9.8 means that it inspired not just the critics, but it inspired people that are more important to a nominational, award-winning faction. You know what I mean? Like, this is a badass video game. Basically, 9.8 is very rare to see in a video game, especially when it first comes out, and critics gave it a 9.8 out of 10. That's fantastic. I really highly recommend you play this game. It's very badass. If you guys aren't really too sure about this video game, I'm going to name off some Twitch people. Famous Man, FAMOUSMAN, Famous Man, plays Witcher. We have DECROB, Deck he plays Witcher as well. And then we have Rehem, REAHM, plays Witcher as well. These people play Witcher, and there are different they're on different parts in the video game, so you might want to check them out. They're playing live stream on Twitch, so please subscribe to them, follow them. They're pretty badass video gamers. That's The Witcher 3. It's pretty badass. 9.8 stars out of 10. Really surprised the hell out of me. And it is a very good adventure game. Very expansive. Bigger than The Witcher 2, so a lot of people got that. Decision making is very important in this video game. It's so important. Also, if you're a new player to the Witcher series, you don't have to play the others. You don't have to worry about the other Witcher games. They will set you up to the point where this last installment will basically blow your mind. That's The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Check it out, guys. GTA Online or GTA 5, Rockstar Games created this video game. Everyone's been impressed with the GTA video games. Now, the last GTA 4 was very sloppy, in my opinion. Those that liked it, fantastic, but it was still sloppy. It didn't feel like a genuine Grand Theft Auto video game to me. Now, this game is pure GTA written all over it. This game is badass. Now, I had to look up the numbers for this video game. Worldwide, September 19, 2013, this made $1 billion. Over $1 billion in the first couple days. Just to let you know, in US, and just like in the US, it came out in September 17. So, in what, 2 days? $1 billion? That is impressive. That's 3 sets of zeros, right? It's 3 sets of zeros. That's $1 billion that this game made worldwide. Wow. Fantastic fucking video game. And the budget was $265 million. So, profit? Yeah. It's a badass video game. Action-packed. It's fantastic. I can see why it made $1 billion opening week. Hell, I think I bought it on PlayStation 3 when it first came out. So, yeah. It's a badass video game. It blew my fucking mind. PlayStation 4, it is very badass. The details compared to each other is very, very similar. However, if you're actually playing online, it's way different. It's a lot smoother feel for the PlayStation 4. It really is. You guys should check it out. If you guys haven't upgraded it, go ahead and upgrade it now. Basically, the premise is these 3 characters that you get to switch off and on with. They are badass criminals, and separate, they're very smart and very intelligent. Together, they're even more powerful, more intelligent, even more resourceful, and they get together basically to make money, to create heists. And that's what online is basically about. Chaos, shooting, stealing cars, all that shit. Also, heists. Heists are a big thing. And each add-on is going to come out with different things as well. It's going to bring your mind into a bigger whoa. So it's pretty badass. The video game itself is basically about a bunch of badasses, you know, just creating a heist, stealing cars, buying unique cars. You get to fly helicopters. You get to run from cops. You get to kill innocent people. I mean, come on, guys. This game is pretty badass, as well as you get to own property. I mean, you get to customize your vehicles, customize your guy, buy guns. You get to buy armor, create missions. You can do so much shit in this video game. Sell cars. I mean, it's endless. It feels like you're in a giant war in itself. Pretty badass, I think. The critics gave this a 9.7 out of 10. 9.7 means that it's pretty badass. It didn't get a 9.8 like Witcher because it wasn't that graphical. It wasn't that, how do I say this? Pop at you with cinematics. That's the only reason why a game gets like a 0.1 anyways, is because pure cinematics. So if your game is mainly cinematics, then yeah, you're guaranteed to get at least a 0.1 star. So that is, you know, something to look at. So GTA didn't give you the cinematics, but it did give you the gameplay. This game is actually fantastic. Brilliant, in fact. It's very well put together. You can go online to your cell phone in the game and buy cars, buy property. Very unique, very pretty cool. I love it a lot. Also, I just wanted to give props to the Witcher people. Thank you so much for making that video game, and thank you so much for bringing it alive, you voice actors, you. Now, when we get deeper into the GTA Online, or GTA 5, we're going to jump into the voice actors. Now, Sean Fontino is Franklin Clinton. He also plays in the original GTA San Andreas, and he plays in the movie The Wash with Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre. That's pretty cool. Ned Luke, he plays Michael DeSanta, the main character, basically, one of the main characters. He also plays in Rover Dangerfield. It's a cartoon that came out in 1991. Check that out. He's also in that. He's in a couple other movies that are in the past, but he's not in too many video games. So Ned Luke, that's Ned Luke. And then we have Stephen Ogg. Stephen Ogg sounds like to me an ogre name. I don't want to make fun of his name, but Stephen Ogg. I mean, it's like a half-breed ogre and a half-breed human, I think. I don't know. My geeky ass. Anyways, he plays Trevor Phillips. Now this guy, if you haven't looked him up, look him up. Stephen Ogg. Stephen Ogg. Ogg. O-G-G. He looks just like Trevor. It is freaky, actually, how he looks so much like Trevor. And he, so I can guarantee you that through these voice actors, they created what would the characters look like in the video game. Because a lot of these actors look like the characters that they're playing. Trevor Phillips is, Stephen Ogg. He also plays in Moondog Airwaves, a 2015 movie that came out this year. It's pretty good. I think it's an independent film. He's pretty cool. I think he does a lot of independent films and a lot of other independent stuff. So you can go ahead and check his website out and check his stuff out. That's the three main characters of GTA. That's basically the premise of what the game is bringing you. As far as video games, and if you want to play, if you're not too sure about the video game, or if you want to join in other heists, Crazy Minnie Mouse, I love his name, that's the only reason why. He's a good player, but I love that name. Crazy Minnie Mouse, it's in the name. Crazy, spelled the same, Minnie, M-I-N-N-I-E, Mouse, M-O-U-S-E, GTA. Also, Whiskey Panda is, Whiskey Panda 931. Whiskey Panda 931, another GTA Twitch player. Subscribe to them. They're pretty badass. They'll give you up-to-dates on the new add-ons and the new stuff when it comes out. They'll stream it for you guys. So it's pretty badass on what these people actually can do. Now, okay, we're gonna jump deeper into the trivia. Now, you guys, you have to participate in the rules and blah blah blah. You guys have to answer the questions from the Monday episode to the Saturday episode, and then the Sunday episode is when we go live. And you guys can follow me on YouTube and check me out on a Sunday Fun Days when I announce the winners and announce, yes, that's right, winners or winner, depending on how many people participate and how many people actually answer the questions right. If you answer the questions wrong and you're a subscriber, do not fret. That just means that you guys get an extra chance on winning the next week's prize. Yay! So cool! Awesome. Okay, so now the question of the day. I went a little bit more DC in this factor. So, who made Superman? Who made Superman? All right, and what comics was he first issued in, and what were his three friends that his two friends that he joined in? So, 3 characters in all for DC Comics that first came out when it first came out. So, I can only imagine what the comics were before it became DC Comics. So that's basically what it is. Who made Superman? What comic books was he in? And who were his 2 buddies that joined him? So check that stuff out. Twitch, follow me. You can probably just, click on this site and, subscribe. And I can't wait to check you guys out. Just to let you guys know, again, what you guys could be winning. This issue is a Catwoman issue. Alright? Very badass. These are fairly newer episodes. Newer comics. We have another DC lovable one. I got this because this is very interesting to me. This Kneel Before Zod issue, it has something to do with what the movie is going to go around, the premise of the movie. So check that out. I went a little bit to Marvel. Reason why I got this collection, the Ultimates, is because that's what this whole basically cinematic version of the Marvel Universe is about. The Ultimate version. And of course, Daredevil for the show that actually just came out. Just to, clarify that. Pretty badass. And for the upcoming movies that are about to come out, the new Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. They're actually working together, right? Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, and who's that in there? Silver Sabal? Woo! Fucking awesome. You can win these comics. Pretty badass. You have a chance to win them. So, answer my questions. If you answer my last week questions, you get even more of a chance to win different prizes. So check that out. Check out my other episodes last week. I talked about the add-ons for GTA and a lot of other games. Dead Island 2, Fallout 4. We talked about a lot of video games in the last week and this week as well. We went yesterday a bit on the ESO history of Nern, so you get to check that out. Also, we went deeper into the top 10 MMOs. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking about a lot more cooler stuff, because it's going to be about what? PCs versus consoles. We're going to talk about video games comparison. So can't wait to check that out, guys. Thank you so much for watching me. I appreciate everything you guys are doing, and keep it up, all right? Because I need it. Thank you. Follow me. Love you.